get if you cross a bar of soap with a chimney sweep?
Something that gives you a wash and brush up at the same time.
Mr. Squire, do you know what to say to a baby in designer jeans?
Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
Hey, Roberta, my brother's a maniocleptic.
Don't you mean kleptomaniac?
No, he walks backwards into shops and leaves things. Hey, Roberta, a West Indian band played at my party.
Steal one?
No, I paid for it. Hey, Jane, I've just been on this F-plan diet. You have beans and curry for breakfast, beans and chilli for lunch, beans, curry, chilli and garlic for supper.
Have you lost anything yet?
All my friends. Music call, I can't refuse. It starts a music hall in my shoes. My heart needs nothing more than colored lights out on that neon floor, living for those neon nights we've been dancing, feeling a Frisco. Dancing, disco to disco. Everybody get out that heat. Everybody. When they get up the get down beat. Everybody. That lets you know the magic of dancing, dancing for again, it goes to prove I'm only happy when I can move. So let the music play to beat the band. We'll shake each song away day by day, hand in hand we've been dancing, feeling a Frisco. Dancing, disco to disco. Everybody gets out that heat. Everybody. When they get up, they get down beat. Everybody. That lets you know the magic of dancing, dancing for love, love. That lets you know the magic of indeed. Well, what can I say? Arrived at the BBC. What a way to start a new series, eh? Here at the Television Theatre in Shepherd's Bush in London. Ooh, they've all worked here, you know. Les Dawson's worked here, only last week. Oh, my God, I wouldn't say my mother-in-law had a big mouth, but when she smiles, she gets lipstick on her ears. I wouldn't say she was ugly, but when she peels an onion, the onion cries. I wouldn't say she was bow-legged, but she's the only woman I know that can walk down a bowling alley without disturbing the game. It's true, though, isn't it? Hey, they've all worked here. Harry Seacombe stood here. And here. And here. No, that's not fair, because he's lost a lot of weight now, Harry Seacombe. And he's been very kind, because he sent all his old trousers to Oxfam. And they've sent him to a little village in Bangladesh. I wonder what they'll make of them trousers when they get them. Probably a block of flats, I think. Do you know who else has been here? Do you know what's made me excited? Bruce Forsyth actually stood here and did the generation game. Do you remember that? Nice to see you. To see you. Good game, good game, good game, good game. Bruce Forsyth. He's a very good golfer, Bruce Forsyth. Did you know that? He's got to be with a divot on his head, hasn't he, really? It's amazing what you can do with a grow bag, dear, you know. And who else has been here? Oh, I know. Jimmy Savile actually fixed it from here. Jimmy fixed it for you. Jimmy Savile's plump click every trip. Jimmy Savile told us that for 2 years, and then he goes on the train. But I must admit, to be very fair, I am sort of involved in this seatbelt thing. I think it's a very good idea. You must wear your seatbelt. But they can be awkward, can't they? I mean, have you ever got into a car with a big sheepskin coat and ever tried to fasten a seatbelt? It won't go in, will it? You can't even find where the buckle goes. It just won't work. And have you got these inertia seatbelts in your cars? Inertia seatbelts. You know them ones that you... They won't work, will they? You have to sneak up on them. And if the spring's too strong, they flirt back. No, they. Have you tried it? I did that 5 times last week. Gentlemen, the Queen.
You saw him in Death Wish 1 and 2. You saw him as the street fighter and as the vigilante. Now Branston is back on the streets.
I want to clean up this town. I want to clear all the filth off the streets.
Charles Branston is the road sweeper.
I think it's quite safe to say that you have a chance of being taken on. Your credentials seem to be in order. I'll just take down a few details. Your name?
What?
I said your name.
What?
Now, look, we're not going to get anywhere if you don't give me a name.
What's my name?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Now, what is your name?
Correct.
Is that your real name?
No.
Then what is your real name?
Right.
Right.
Wrong.
What?
Yes?
I see. That's your name.
No, what's my name?
Well, that's what I keep asking you.
And that's what I keep telling you. What's my name? James what?
James what? Middle initial?
Why?
I need it for our records. Now, what's your initial?
No, what's my name? Why's my initial?
Why? What is your name?
Exactly.
Now, what?
Yes?
No. I haven't finished yet. What O levels have you got?
Eh?
Oh.
Eh?
Oh, why do you keep saying A?
I have 2 A levels.
Now, look. I'll tell you what.
Mr. Watt, if you don't mind.
Just tell me if I got this right. Your name is James Watt.
Why?
James Watt. I want to write to you, but I don't know where.
Oh, you'd love it. It's a little town in Hertfordshire, about 45 minutes out of King's Cross.
Yes, well, I'll be getting in touch.
Thank you. By the way, what's your name?
Oh, no. What's your name? How's my name?
I don't know. How is your name?
Gentlemen, the Queen.
Good evening, Pierre. My usual 500 pounds worth of chips, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy J.
I got your picture over my bed. Your vital statistics going round in my head. Your likes and dislikes are written in my book. I took a photo. I see you smiling every week on my TV. You're watched by millions. I know you talk to me. You say I love you. Is it me you mean? And when you reach out, you nearly touch my screen. Every time it's the same sensation. You wind me up and then you stop. See you next week, same time, same channel. It's the end of the show. It's goodbye for me, and thanks to the panel today. We got to go. Is there a future in our relationship? It drives me crazy, crazy. Got to get a grip. Blow your kisses when you're on the end. Make me feel wanted. Got to know you care. Every time it's the same sensation. You wind me up and then you stop. See you next week, same time, same channel. It's the end of the show. It's goodbye for me, and thanks to the panel today. We got to go. When she takes her TV makeup off, she might not be the same. She could be over 35 and go home on the train. See you next week, same time, same channel. It's the end of the show. It's goodbye for me, and thanks to the panel today. We got to go. Oh, see you next week, same time, same channel. It's the end of the show. It's goodbye for me, and thanks to the panel today. We got to go. Oh, see you next week, same time, same
When I were a lad, every morning at crack at dawn, to break it day when cock were crowing, me ma'd send me out to get a loaf of rovish for breakfast. I could smell bread baking in next village. We didn't have a baker's in ours. We didn't half make me mouth water. I used to drool up the dales, slabber down the streets and flop through the fields. By the time I reached next village, I was soaked right down to my rusty hobnails. I was right happy to see Baker on step waiting for me.
I'm sorry, son, we're closed.
Gentlemen, the Queen.
Don't know when I'll be home, do I? You'll have to put the kids to bed yourself then, won't you? You can cook your own dinner for a change.
Where'd you get your hair done, Dorothy? It's nice.
Oh, do you like it? I usually go to that little place just outside the fence, the Burmese lady. You know, next to Woolworths.
Nobody move. Where is it?
Where's what, Captain Harara?
Radio. You are hiding radio.
Radio? We haven't got a radio, have we, Blanche?
No, of course we haven't. Whatever makes you think we got a radio?
Silence! You now address all prisoners on subject of hidden radio. While everything seems in order, have Oriental suspicion. You are hiding radio, so we make search. Aha! What is this? This radio in disguise.
No, it's a gun.
Very clever. It is gun. Where radio then?
We keep telling you we haven't got a radio.
It's not radio.
No, it's wonderful soil for our herbaceous border.
Aha! What is meaning of this?
What?
A hole. A hole to hide radio.
For the last time, we haven't got a radio.
Aha! You see? Radio. I find radio. You no fool me. I win. This time, you all go out. I hide radio.
Not too tight, is it?
No, feels fine.
Try walking with it.
Can I try the other one?
Erastoprost. Top breeders recommend it.
Darling,
Yes, darling.
I think, darling, that you are having an affair.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm the most faithful wife in the world.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you tell that to the Marines?
Okay, then. I'm the most faithful wife in the world.
Whatever you say, lady. Whatever you say.
Gentlemen, the Queen.
Look, I'll be quite frank with you. You're just not right for the juvenile lead. But I am looking for someone to play the old man.
I'll have a go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Wilson.
Now you say you're lonely. You cry the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. 'Cause I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian I cried a river over you.
British Broadcasting Corporation have flown me from Peking in China to tell British people about celebrated Chinese walk. It's really very simple. You go left, right,
Next, please. Do sit down. Mr. and Mrs. Tudor, isn't it?
King and Queen, actually.
Mr. King and Mrs. Queen?
No, I'm the king. King Henry.
Oh, yes, King Henry the,
Eighth.
Eighth, that's it. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, my liege. Oh, this is indeed an honour, sire. You must be Mrs. Eighth.
Catherine Parr.
What can I do for you?
Well, we're having trouble with our marriage. I keep getting this urge to chop the wife's head off.
Well, that's terrible.
He's a very violent man. Very violent.
How many times have you had this urge?
3.
You mean you've nearly chopped your wife's head off 3 times?
Oh, I mean I've chopped 3 of the wife's head off.
And I'm the 4th, and I'm not very happy about it.
Why did you do it?
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
What did your wives think about it?
They were very hurt.
When did you first realise you had these violent tendencies?
Oh, he's always had them. It runs in the family. His dad was the same, Henry the 7th. Always chopping this off, chopping that off. It's a wonder he didn't chop off his...
All right! You see, it all started when I saw that tapestry of The Shining. You know, the one with Mad Jack Nicholson and the axe. Ever since then, I've wanted to chop people up.
I told you he was violent.
Well, why don't you channel your energies into some kind of sport?
What, you mean like bear baiting or stag hunting?
No, I was thinking of something a little less strenuous. I mean, what sort of thing do you enjoy?
I like fighting the French.
You see?
What about golf? Do you play golf?
No. I like archery, though.
Now, that's good.
Yeah, shooting arrows at monks and priests.
Well, he goes around, he's bloodthirsty, he really is. He thinks he can do just what he likes.
I can do what I like. I'm king,
Well,
I'm
you're not chopping my head off, and that's that.
I can if I want to.
Over my dead body.
Please, calm down, please. Calm down. Now, I really think that your marriage has gone too far to be saved. The only answer seems to be a separation. How do you feel about that?
It's fine by me.
It's the best idea I've heard in months. Which bit shall I separate first?
Gentlemen, the Queen.
Oh. Now, coming down to London for somebody like me is a bit of a frightening experience, you see, because I know that all the technicians here at BBC play cards. They do. They play cards for money. I'm not used to that. I play for matchsticks, you see, so I thought to myself, be prepared, bring yourself a pack of cards, and nobody can fiddle you, you see. What I'd like to do is to sort out a good hand. They'll never beat me. There's my pack. There's my box. Let me see now. I need a good hand. A good card to start with. Fireworks. Don't look at me. I'm just a joker. I usually get left in a box, see? I went to a shop. I'm going on a long journey. See, I thought to myself, I went to a pet shop. I walked in, I said, I want to buy a dog. He said, you want a peek? I said, why? What's she doing? Yes, well... And what we needed? You little liar! You'll do for me. Oh, me flipping idiot. Get up, you. I'll get you at playtime. You little liar. You see, you really hate me. You really hate me. You really do. We don't hate you. The hell we do. Okay, Kincaid. You see, I've got to get myself a good hand. And what I can do with is a nice picture card.
Hello, darlings. Dame Edna here. Housewife and superstar. A bit of an old queen in the bargain. Yes, I'm not a real queen, darlings. I mean, I haven't got a divine right. Though my husband, Norm, always said the left one was absolutely sensational. Isn't it lovely to wake up in the mornings with David Frost? Mind you, it's not the first time. Now, darlings, he's very big down under.
I mustn't do that kind of thing. You see, what I really need is a king. And let's face it, folks, there's only one king.
From a jack to a king.
Well, not quite, but I'm getting there.
Considering so many folks dissatisfied with everything, they need someone to understand they're lonely. Yes, they're lonely, but they're not alone. And everywhere they shrug their shoulders, tell themselves that they don't care. And all the while they make believe they're happy. Yes, they're happy, but not really. And they're asked to hold the world together, make it happen, give it children who in turn are they're turning on to going nowhere. And all the strength they never need to help them has been wasted, remains hidden in the confusion of going nowhere. Who am I to criticize this world that I have grown up in? You know, most of you would tell me that I'm crazy. Yes, I'm crazy, and I can't help it. I understand where you are is where you've been so many years. Things that taint to change you tend to hurt you. Yes, they hurt you very, very deeply. And still they're asked to hold the world together, make it happen, give it children who in turn are they're turning on to going nowhere. And all the strength they never need to help them has been wasted, remains hidden confusion, going nowhere, going
Good night.
Hey, Robin, Esther Ransom went to the dentist the other day.
Did he scale her teeth?
No, he didn't have a ladder. Hey, Roberta, saw a great film last night. It's all about this bloke from Paris in this boarding house that has this affair with this girl that comes to mend his toilet.
What's it called?
The French tenant's loo woman. Do you realise that if Typhoo hadn't put the tea in Britain, we'd all be living in Brian?
February 13 was Oriental New Year. This year, Year of Rabbit. Next year, Year of even more rabbits.